ignorant.
Hello guys, here welcome everyone, welcome to new stream. നീ നോക്കിയിട്ട് എടുക്കടി. എങ്ങനെയാ വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ പരിപാടി എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നോക്കിയിട്ട് എടുക്കണേ.
റേറ്റ് ഇട്ടതാണ് പണ്ട് രാത്രി പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്
ആയിരം. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ഓക്കെ, നീ നോക്ക്. നിനക്ക് ഏതാന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നീ നോക്കിക്കോ. അപ്പം നിൻ്റെ ഇഷ്ടം. അതും ശരിയാ, ഫണ്ട് വേണം. ഫണ്ടാണല്ലോ മെയിൻ തിങ്. അല്ല, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് ഇപ്പോൾ കയ്യിൽ ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വേഗം പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി നോക്കുക. കാരണം എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വെച്ചോണ്ടിരുന്ന എന്തായാലും ചിലവായി പോകും. അത് വൺ തിങ്. അപ്പം അതുകൊണ്ട് ബെറ്റർ അത് എടുക്കുക എന്നാണ് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്. എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന്. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. അതെ, പിന്നെ ഫണ്ട് വേണം. ഞാൻ ഞാൻ പറയട്ടെ, ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എടുത്ത് വാങ്ങിച്ചാൽ മതി. വെറുതെ അത് ഇല്ലാത്തയിടത്തുനിന്ന് എടുത്ത് ചെലവാക്കണ്ട. പറഞ്ഞോളൂ.
Professor, I'm glad to see you. And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
പിന്നെ എന്തായാലും നീ പണിയെക്കാട്ടും മുമ്പ് എന്നോട് കൂടി ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞേക്കട്ടെ. മറ്റേ എസ്റ്റിമേഷനെ നീ പറഞ്ഞ മറ്റേ ചങ്ങായി പണിയെന്നല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞേ. അവനായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞേക്കാട്ടും മുമ്പ് എസ്റ്റിമേഷൻ ഒന്ന് എന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞേക്ക്. ഞാൻ മറ്റേ പുള്ളിയായിട്ടൊന്ന് എസ്റ്റിമേഷൻ എടുത്തു അറിയാലോ എത്ര കിട്ടും എന്നുള്ളത്. എത്ര ഡിഫറൻസ് വരും എന്ന് അറിയാലേ. ഏതാ ലാഭം എന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് അപ്പം നോക്കാം.
When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
നമ്മുടെ ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും.
A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond.
അല്ല, അവരയച്ച
I see traces of magic down the
അയച്ചൊക്കെ തരും. പക്ഷേ
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Heckett a bit.
ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ല ലാഭം കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മള് വന്ന് ചെയ്യണ നല്ലത്. അപ്പൊ ഒരു ദിവസം മെനക്കെട്ടെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നും.
But we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
അവരോട് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവർ ഓൾറെഡി ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്ത് വെക്കും. ഓൾറെഡി അത് നമ്മുടെ ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. എങ്ങനെയാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഞങ്ങളെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് വീഡിയോ എടുക്കണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്താ പറയുക അവർ നമ്മൾ വന്നപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ചെയ്തു തന്നത് നമ്മുടെ മുമ്പിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ. അല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതെല്ലാം അവർ ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്ത് സെറ്റാക്കി പണിതെല്ലാം റെഡിയാക്കി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് അവിടെ. അങ്ങനെ വന്നിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ജസ്റ്റ് എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് പോയാൽ മതി. നോക്കി പെർഫോമൻസും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ കണ്ടിട്ട് എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് പോയാൽ മതി. വേറൊന്നും മീൻസ് അവർ ബെഞ്ച് മാർക്ക് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ കാണിച്ചു തരും, പിടിക്കും, എല്ലാം സംഭവം ചെയ്തു തരും. നമ്മൾ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് നോക്കിയിട്ട് എല്ലാം ഓക്കെ ആണോ നമ്മൾ ജസ്റ്റ് നോക്കുക, എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് പോകാത്തത്. അവർ പാക്കൊക്കെ ചെയ്തു തരും, ഒന്നും കുഴപ്പമൊന്നും. ആ മറ്റേ കേസിൻ്റെ പെട്ടി ഉണ്ടാവുമല്ലോ, അതിനകത്ത് തന്നെ അവർ ഇട്ട് തരും. പിന്നെ എന്തായാലും എന്താ പറയുക, മറ്റേ കുറേ പെട്ടികളുണ്ടാവും കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ നിനക്ക് അവിടെ നിന്ന്. മറ്റേ ഇതിൻ്റെ പെട്ടികളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും, ഏതോ ഓരോ പാർട്സിൻ്റെയും പെട്ടികൾ കുറേ ഉണ്ടാവും കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ. അല്ല, ഓരോ പാർട്ടിനും ഓരോ പെട്ടി ഉണ്ടാവില്ല വിത്ത്, അത് വേറെ ഉണ്ട്. അതിപ്പോൾ ശരിയാണ്. അല്ല പിന്നെ ആരെങ്കിലും ഹെൽപ്പിന് വിളിക്കേണ്ടി വരും, അല്ലാതെ വേറെ വഴിയൊന്നും. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നീ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി, നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി. നീയുടെ പുറകെ വരാനല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞത്? ആ നീ നോക്ക്. നീ
അവര് പിന്നെ പണ്ടേ മുന്നേ തൊട്ടേ ആ ഒരു ഇത് അറിയുന്നു.
ഓ ആര് മറ്റേ ഇവനെയോ?
ഞാനിങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞു പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതാണ് അത്രയാണ് ബഡ്ജറ്റ്, ഇത്രയാണ് ബഡ്ജറ്റ്, അങ്ങനെ വേണം ഇങ്ങനെ വേണം എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു അവൻ ആ ഒരു
അറിയാം. അല്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ നീ ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പറയാം, നീ ഇതും കൂടി സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യാനും കൂടിയിട്ടല്ലേ, ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ മാത്രമല്ലല്ലോ. അപ്പം അതും കൂടി നീ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യണം.
അതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക്
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency.
അപ്പോൾ നീ ഇപ്പോൾ ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്ക്, ഞാൻ എടുത്തു വെച്ചേക്കണം ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്ക്.
As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs.
എടി ഞാൻ പറയട്ടെ, ഇതിന്ന് എനിക്ക് കുഴപ്പമൊന്നല്ല. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് ഇപ്പോൾ വേറെ നമ്മൾ നോർമലായിട്ട് നോക്കാനാണെങ്കിൽ ആൾക്കാരെന്താ പറയുക, കുറച്ച് എനിക്ക് ഭാവിയിലോട്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും കാര്യത്തിന് വേണ്ടി സേവ് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചുകൂടെ എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിൽ ചിന്തിക്കും. ഇതിന്ന് എനിക്കിതൊന്നും ഇല്ലല്ലോ. അല്ല അങ്ങനല്ല, ലൈക്ക് എന്താ വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇതിന്ന് എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ പേയ്മെന്റ് ഒന്നും കിട്ടണില്ലല്ലോ. ആ കുറച്ച് ഹാപ്പിനെസ് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്, അത് ഓക്കെ. അല്ല അങ്ങനല്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞതാ.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete the list of tasks I provided. Then come and see me. At that point, I will teach you the fire-making spell.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
കുറച്ചൊന്നുമല്ല, നല്ലപോലെ ചെയ്യണം. ഞാൻ പിന്നെ അങ്ങനെ ഹെവി ആയിട്ട് ഹാർഡ് വർക്ക്, നമ്മളെന്തായാലും ഗെയിം കളിക്കുകയാണ്, അപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് ഇടും അത്ര. സ്റ്റോറി മോഡ് കാണാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ളവർ കാണുക എന്നുള്ളതല്ലാതെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെ മറ്റുള്ള ആൾക്കാരെ എൻ്റർടൈൻ ചെയ്യാനും പിടിക്കാനൊന്നും എനിക്കറിയില്ല. അങ്ങനത്തെ ടൈപ്പുള്ള ആളൊന്നുമല്ല ഞാൻ, എനിക്കറിയില്ല. അതന്നെ സത്യാവസ്ഥ അതാണ്. എന്താ പറയാന്ന് പറ, വർത്താനം പറഞ്ഞ നീ തന്നെ ഫേസ് കാണിക്കണമെന്നില്ലല്ലോ, അതുകൊണ്ട് നിനക്ക് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ആര് ആര്
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
അതൊക്കെ 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 അവര് പറയും. അതൊക്കെ
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones.
ഞാൻ പറയട്ടെ, ഒരു കാര്യം പറയട്ടെ. അത് നമ്മളായിട്ടാണ് പറയേണ്ടത്, മറ്റുള്ള ആൾക്കാരല്ല അത് പറയേണ്ടത്. ഇപ്പം ഞാൻ ക്യാമറ എടുക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് വേറെ ആരെയും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് അല്ല, ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഡിസിഷനാണത്.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
നിനക്ക് എന്തായാലും പറ്റൂന്ന് നിനക്ക്
How does cross ones
അതാ
work
പറഞ്ഞത് ഞാൻ.
exactly?
നിനക്ക് എന്തായാലും പറ്റൂല. നീ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഒരു റൂമിലിരിക്കണം, ഒരു ഡിസ്റ്റർബൻസ് ഇല്ലാതിരിക്കണം. അല്ലാതെ ഇങ്ങനെ നിനക്ക് നിന്റെ വീട്ടില് ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ വന്നും പിടിച്ച് പോണാണ് നിന്റെ വീട്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നണില്ല ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് പോസിബിൾ.
Interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spell casting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides,
അല്ല ഞാൻ പറയണത് ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞെന്നുള്ളൂ. വീട്ടുകാരെ ഉറപ്പിക്കാൻ നിൽക്കണ്ടെന്ന് മാത്രം. ലൈക്ക് നമ്മള് ഇത്ര നാളിങ്ങനെ നിന്നിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ എന്റെ അവസ്ഥ എനിക്ക് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. കാരണം വീട്ടുകാരായിട്ട് ഒരു ബന്ധമില്ല എനിക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ. കാരണം ഞാൻ അവിടെ നിക്കണോണ്ട്
Get me in the ring.
എനിക്ക് സീനില്ല. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞോളൂ, നീ ഇപ്പൊ നിന്റെ വീട്ടിലായതുകൊണ്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്. അത് നീ എങ്ങനെയാന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്കറിയില്ല കേട്ടോ. അതിപ്പോ നീ അത് നോക്കി കണ്ട് ചെയ്യാ. കാരണം അവസാനം വീട്ടുകാർ പറയരുത് ഇവള് മൊത്തം പുറത്തിറങ്ങാതായി എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിലാവല്ലോ. നൈറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോ നീ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന എത്ര മണിക്ക്?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant.
Then
Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
നിന്റെ ഇഷ്ടം.
Hope to see you back here again.
എന്താ?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
കേട്ടില്ല.
Are you dealing with a partner?
ഒന്നും പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Yeah.
You're better than that.
Act like a winner.
Protego. Come on.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso. I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round.
ലൈവൊക്കെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ലൈവ് ആണെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് വൃത്തിമനൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കണം.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
കേട്ടില്ല എന്ത്? അല്ല പറയാ അല്ല കുറച്ച് അത്യാവശ്യം മുടിയൊക്കെ ചെയ്യുവാക്കാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്.
I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
പ്രാന്തിനെ പോലെ നിക്കില്ലെന്ന് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop
നീ എന്തേലും
practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
എന്ത് മനസ്സിലാവാൻ?
Keep trying. Excellent form.
അയ്യേ
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso.
അങ്ങനെയാ നന്നായി.
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover
ഞാൻ
one's
പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ
weaknesses during practice
ഇപ്പൊ
than
പറഞ്ഞ
during
മനസ്സിലായോ
a duel.
നിനക്ക്?
You'll be a
നിനക്ക്
fearsome
സെൽഫ് കോൺഫിഡൻസ്
challenger
നിനക്കില്ല.
now.
അപ്പൊ നിനക്കില്ല എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. അപ്പൊ അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ നിന്നോട് അപ്പോഴേ പറഞ്ഞത്. ഞാനിപ്പോ എന്താ പറയാ? നമുക്ക് നോക്കിക്കൂടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നീ ഇത്ര എല്ലാം പറയുകയും ചെയ്യേണ്ട അവസാനം നോക്കിക്കൂടെ നീയും പറയും. അതിപ്പോ ഞാൻ നിന്നോട് അപ്പോഴേ പറഞ്ഞത് നിനക്ക് തോന്നണത് നീ ചെയ്യുക. മറ്റുള്ളവർ പറയണത് കേട്ട് ചെയ്യണേക്കാട്ടും ഭേദം സ്വയം ചെയ്യാന്നുള്ളതാണ് നല്ലത്. എന്നിട്ടാണ്
ലൈവ് ഇടുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ടാസ്ക് ഇന്റർഫേസ് വന്നിട്ട് ബാക്കി എന്നുള്ള വ്യൂ കൊടുത്ത് ഇടണം എന്നാണ് എനിക്കുള്ളത്. പിന്നെ ഞാനിത് അപ്പം നമുക്ക് കൂടുതൽ കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇത് എനിക്കുണ്ട് മൈൻഡിൽ. കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റ് മീൻസ് അലമ്പ് കാണിക്കാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ
അലമ്പെന്തുന്നാ?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless
നീ
colleagues
അലമ്പ് കാണിക്കാതെ
among
നമ്മള്
us
വീഡിയോ
to
ചെയ്യുമ്പോ
assure you that
ഗെയിം
fire is
കളിക്കുമ്പോ
a
നീ
fickle
എന്ത്
servant.
ഗെയിമാണ് ഇടാൻ പോണത്?
Your
അതൊന്ന് പറ.
spellcasting has impressed me thus far.
അതും അറിയില്ല.
But please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Okay.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Of course.
Good work.
തിരിക്കറിഞ്ഞൂടെ ഈ സാധനം തന്നെ ഞാൻ കട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പെടുന്ന പാട്.
മനസ്സിലായി.
ഞാൻ ഒറ്റ ദിവസമൊക്കെ കുത്തിയിരുന്ന, പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ കുറച്ച് എളുപ്പമാണ് കേട്ടോ. എളുപ്പമാണെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. കാരണം പണ്ടേ ഈ വീഡിയോ എഡിറ്റിങ്ങിലോട്ടൊക്കെ ഇച്ചിരി കമ്പോള.
അതെ.
മറ്റേ ഇതൊക്കെ ഇല്ലയോടാ, കൈൻ മാസ്റ്റർ മറ്റേ സാധനമൊക്കെ
ഏതാ?
അതിനകത്ത് കുത്തിയിരുന്ന് വേറെ കുറെ എഡിറ്റിംഗ് അതിനകത്തെല്ലാം കുത്തിയിരുന്ന് എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ്.
ഓ,
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Incendio.
okay. ഞാൻ ലൈവാണ്, ആ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. ആ 2 മണിക്കൂറിൻ്റെ കാര്യമല്ലേ ഇത്. ദിവസം 2 മണിക്കൂറിൻ്റെ കാര്യമല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ. അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, സെറ്റാക്കിയാൽ മതി. പിന്നെ പിന്നുള്ളായിരുന്നല്ലോ പൊളിക്കും.
Ah, there you are.
നീ ഹാരി-പോട്ടർ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? ഹാരി-പോട്ടർ.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
പിന്നെ വേറെ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പോകുന്നു കാര്യങ്ങൾ.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
കുറച്ച് കാശിനായിരുന്നു സുഖമായിരുന്നല്ലേ, വെറുതെ പണിക്കൊന്നും പോകണ്ട.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
പോകാണ്ട് വെറുതെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഗെയിമൊക്കെ കളിച്ച് സന്തോഷമായിട്ടിരിക്കും.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Silent as a grave. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all.
നീ ഉറങ്ങാറായോ?
How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
നീ സമയത്ത് കിടക്കാറൊക്കെ പോവാറല്ലേ? ഇല്ലല്ലേ? ഇന്ന് മൊബൈൽ കളിക്കാൻ പോയില്ലേ?
Ghost, don't let her see you.
കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണോ?
should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Find the book. Find the book.
Leviosa.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Accio!
Oh, repair.
Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Where might this lead?
അടുത്ത പോർട്ടൽ എങ്ങോട്ടാണാവോ?
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Accio!
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
Leviosa! Leviosa!
Okay.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Repairer. I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell.
ഇതാണോ? കണ്ടാ മനസ്സിലാവും.
Repairer.
റിപ്പയറോ എന്താ?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Potato. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Potato. Levioso. Potato. This must be the way forward, but to where?
ഇങ്ങോട്ടാണോ?
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
പാടത്ത്
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. It is a book after all.
ഇതാണോ ബുക്ക്? ഓ ഇനി മറ്റേ ചങ്ങായി വരുമോ? ഇനി ഗോൾബിളയും വരുമോ കറക്റ്റ് സമയത്ത്? ഗോബ്ലിൻ 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 ആയതാണോ? ഗോബ്ലിൻ അറിയില്ല. ഗോബ്ലിൻ ഗബ്ലിൻ നെറ്റ് കത്തുണ്ടല്ലേ ചെറുതായിട്ട്. നെറ്റ് കത്തുന്നുണ്ട്. മാജിക് പണ്ടത്തെ. ഓ ഏൻഷ്യന്റ് മാജിക്. ഞാൻ ഗെയിം കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കല്ലേടി അതിനകത്ത് പറഞ്ഞ. I think so. No idea. Let's see.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was...
But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
അപ്പൊ അതാണ് സ്റ്റോറി.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Lumos.
Sure. ഞാൻ അറിയാതെ മറ്റേ സാധനം പിടിച്ചേക്കും.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Yeah.
Defending Hogsmeade against Spec. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Okay.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
Okay. എവിടെ ഇതാണോ?
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
പെട്ടെന്ന് പോകാൻ വേണ്ടിയുള്ള പരിപാടിയാണ്.
Accio.
മേളിൽ കൂടെ തന്നെ പോകണം. അങ്ങനെ വലിഞ്ഞു കയറൂല.
Incendio. Accio.
ഇവിടെ സാധനം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. എന്നിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഇത്ര എന്താ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു കൂടിയത്.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
ഇതിടാൻ പറ്റൂലേ?
Can you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Not saying I don't have the odd feeling.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Eight legs is simply too many.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Potato!
Levioso! 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 Protego! Levioso! Accio! Accio! An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Red Rock will lead us to victory! Why have you not run away? Intend to die!
Protego! Levioso! How many of you are there? Accio! Protego! You won't know! Levioso!
Your spells glance off of me. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Levioso! Protego!
Move of a coward. I won't rest.
Levioso!
I will make you pay.
Levioso! Protego!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
That was
Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Levioso!
Away with that. When are you going to give up?
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Levioso! Protego! Why can't I hit you?
Accio!
I won't rest! Levioso! Oh!
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
ഹലോ നമ്മൾ ഉറങ്ങിയ ഉണ്ടവിടെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാ ബോബ തന്നെ
Levioso! Accio!
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Levioso! Accio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna... Hang on! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You get off! Get off!
Accio!
No! I hate my...
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these powers.
Accio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio.
You got the mallow suite to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
അതന്നല്ലേ ഞാൻ ഫയർ വെച്ച് നോക്കിയത്.
Incendio.
എടുത്തു പോകണം.
Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
നേരത്തെ അടിച്ചിട്ട് വരാതെ
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suite, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, thank you.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
അത് കഴിഞ്ഞു. അല്ല അതിനു മുമ്പ് സൈഡ് ക്വസ്റ്റ് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ നോക്കട്ടെ. മെയിനാണ്. ഓ ക്ലാസ് തന്നെ.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out, introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
the track or the track successful avoid enemy attack ഗൈഡ് ചെയ്യൂല നമ്മള് നോക്കാം defense against dark arts. നോക്കി നോക്കാം അവിടെ പോയിട്ട്. വേറെ എവിടെയാണ്?
Excuse me, Professor. Could you remind me what my assignments were about?
Professors Weasley and Fig asked that I teach you the disarming charm, Expelliarmus. Once you complete the assignments I've given, we can begin your instruction.
ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ മറ്റവൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പോകണമായിരിക്കും. ഇവൻ്റെ യൂഷ്വൽ പ്ലേസ് അറിയാം. ഇതിൻ്റെ പേരെന്താ ആക്ച്വലി?
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
You're better than that!
Confringo. That's all you've got?
Incendio. Protego.
There goes my way.
Levioso. Accio. Come on. Incendio.
Levioso.
Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Incendio. Levioso.
Big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Incendio.
You'll get it!
Accio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Excellent form!
Accio. Incendio.
Good one!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
അയ്യോടാ
Next time, perhaps.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Successful award enemy attack by rolling. അതിപ്പോ എങ്ങനെയാ അത് ചെയ്യാ? ബോട്ട്സിലോട്ട് വല്ലതും പോകേണ്ടി വരും. അല്ലാതെ ഇപ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഡോഡ്ജ് ആക്കാൻ? എനിമീസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഡോഡ്ജ് ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഇവിടെ എനിമീസ് ഒന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ലെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. എന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ ചിന്താഗതി. 10 പ്രാവശ്യം ലോഡ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. 10 പ്രാവശ്യം ലോഡ് ചെയ്യണം. ഒന്നിനെയും കാണുന്നില്ല. സ്റ്റോൺ എന്തിനാന്ന് പോലും എനിക്കറിഞ്ഞു. കാട്ടിലുണ്ടോ? ഇവിടെ ഒന്നും ഇല്ല അപ്പൊ ആൾക്കാർ. ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ തന്നെയാണ് കിടക്കണല്ലേ. തിരിച്ചവിടെ തന്നെ. എന്തൊരവസ്ഥയായി പോയി. കാട്ടിലോട്ട് പോവാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവസാനം ഇങ്ങോട്ടാണ് പോകേണ്ടത്. തെറ്റിപ്പോയത് മനസ്സിലായി.
You ran all those goblin loyalists off.
Yes. Levioso. Potato. Accio.
Fire.
Potato. Accio. Accio. Incendio.
അപ്പോൾ അത് സെറ്റായി. ഇനി നേരെ ഒന്ന് പോവാ. കാര്യം മറന്നുപോയി.
I hope you were able to take care of...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House, like you. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Protego!
എപ്പോഴും വർക്കാവും.
Revelio.
അതെപ്പോഴും വർക്കാവും. ഓക്കെ, അടുത്ത നേരം നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടത്
Expelliarmus.
ഓ, നമുക്കിതിങ്ങനെ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വെക്കാം അല്ലേ? ഇത് അൺലോക്ക് ആയിട്ടില്ല. ഇതാണ് നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. കിൽ എനിമീസ് ഇൻസ്റ്റന്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുക. അവനെ വെച്ചിട്ട് ശരിയോട്ടെ അവനെ ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്തു.
Yes, Professor Binns does drone on a bit.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion. Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
A potion that enhances the drinker defense by covering them with durable of skin. Oh, a defense. Oh.
And now we add the mallow suite, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon's Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
What are you up to now?
I don't know, Bats.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Revelio.
Okay, para.
Expelliarmus!
Why, you cheeky little bounder.
ഇത്ര ദൂരം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന അവിടെ. അല്ല ഇപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങോട്ടാ.
Accio. The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, Owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
Accio!
I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing.
മേലാരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ വേറെ?
Accio!
I'll take that, thank you. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Accio!
This'll do nicely. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. No statues here.
Levioso!
What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
If it isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian.
Potato! Learn that in first year,
Levioso! Accio! Protego!
My bite is
Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank. Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Levioso! Potato!
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you.
Hi,
Only a
bro, hi,
Ravenclaw
bro.
would travel this far in
Welcome,
pursuit
welcome,
of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall. If I recall, a lake.
Lumos.
You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Potato! Levioso! Nothing to do now but keep going. Potato! Levioso! Accio! Potato! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelli! Potato! Expelliarmus! Incendio! The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Further password.
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Accio.
An utterly pitiful display.
No! Incendio.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
എനിക്ക് തോന്നി ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാവുമെന്ന്. ഗെയിം എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് ബ്രോ? നൈസാണ് ബ്രോ, കളിച്ചു നോക്ക്. എനിക്കിഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. പിന്നെ ഹാരി പോട്ടർ തന്നെ നമുക്കൊരു വികാരമാണല്ലോ. എന്താണ് കമൻറ്റ് വായിക്കാൻ കുറച്ച് ഡിലേ ആണ്, സോറി.
Accio.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Potato. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Potato. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Potato. Incendio. Accio.
Potato! Levioso! Accio!
Another puzzle. I left Jackdaw soaking up. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Accio. Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Potato.
Feral monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Levioso. Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. I'll need to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Incendio.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Oh, next portal.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
I didn't mean...
ഓ 2 മണിയായോ? പിന്നെ നിർത്താം അല്ലേ?
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. It would appear that you don't have enough for that. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again.
ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂലേ? റൂം തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
അപ്പോൾ ബൈ ബൈ ഗൈസ്, താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ്. ബൈ ബൈ.